Hello everyone, it's Meg and welcome to my first ever Nanowrimo vlog. November is the month of Nanowrimo, if you didn't already know, which is like a monthly writing challenge, I guess, where the goal is to basically write as much as possible or kickstart a project or write 50,000 words. And I was going to do it last year and I failed miserably, but this year I actually forgot that Nanowrimo was in November. So I decided to join it last minute and I thought I would vlog it. If any of you guys don't know this, you should know this by now, but I love poetry and I would love to be a professional or published poet at some point in the future. So obviously I would like to use the opportunity of Nanowrimo whilst there are other people in the bookish and writing community taking part and just being a whole part of it. I thought that I would take part to try and kickstart my writing and get back into it, because one of my main goals for this year was to send some poems off to either a magazine for publication, see if they could get published, or into competitions. There is a competition that is towards the end of the month by a magazine called Shooter Literary Magazine, and they hold an annual poetry competition every year and I'm going to enter it. So doing Nanowrimo for me isn't going to be about writing 50,000 words, because I would either have to write a lot of poems or a very, very long one. So my goal basically for Nanowrimo is to decide on some poems that I am going to send off, finalise them, obviously send them, and just see what happens from there. There is another competition which is by the Wales, is it? Wales Poetry Award. I've got them up, the posters for the competitions up there, and I might enter that one, but the Shooter one is my priority. So the poems that I have, if I have them ready, they will go off to that magazine, and then if I manage to write and finish some more poems that I think are right, then I will send them off to the other competition. But like I said, Shooter magazine competition is definitely my priority, and the deadline is the 24th of November, I believe. So I better get a crack on. So I've never really done like a proper writing vlog before. I am doing writing vlogs, as in doing a video for you guys every couple of months to update on my writing. And my second one should be up before this video, fingers crossed. But that is my plan, and this is like an actual vlog. Instead of a reading vlog, it's a writing vlog. So this is going to keep me accountable and hopefully I'm going to do it. But yeah, I'm just really excited and hopefully I can get some poems done and sent off. If I actually end up winning, even if it's not winning, but maybe like coming runner-up or anything, that would be so amazing. But yeah. It's one of my main goals of this year, so I'm determined to do it, and there's no better time than doing it during Nanowrimo. So it is the 4th of November now, I believe, so I'm starting this vlog a little bit later, but I'm going to probably do 2 vlogs because there won't be as much for me to vlog whilst I doing a writing vlog instead of a reading vlog. So I'm probably going to do 2 reading vlogs. So one will be week 1 and week 2, and the second one will be week 3 and week 4. So we're gonna see what happens and hopefully I will be somewhat successful. So like I said, it's the 4th of November now and it is 4:10, and over the next 2 weeks I am actually on a business course. So during the majority of my days, excluding weekends, I am either going to be working or taking part on this course, which is all day. So writing is going to be evenings. I'm probably not going to have time in the morning. So yes, that is the plan, and I have 2 poems that are definitely in the lineup for sending it off to the Shooter competition, and I actually have recently got some like critical friends, like people who were going to send my work off to some friends or acquaintances, and they basically read my work and give me feedback and critiques on how I can improve it. So I've got 2 people, which is amazing. I've got feedback from one person, hopefully going to get feedback from another person on these 2 poems, and then I'm going to update them and redraft them and then send them back. So I feel like those 2 are definitely strong contenders, and I don't think I'm going to be sharing my poems with you guys. I'm not going to share them on social media. at least for a little while until after the competitions have their results, because I don't think publishers like it when you send poems in that have already been shared on social media, so I'm not going to be sharing them, or I may read them to you at some point, I don't know, we'll see, but yeah, that's my plan. And then I'm going to try and do more than 2 poems, so I'm going to try and finish more than 2 poems, fingers crossed. So yeah, that is my plan. Hopefully that this introduction made some form of sense, and yeah, we're just gonna see what happens. So like I said, I have just got home from this business school not so long ago, so I'm just gonna chill because I just don't want to be part of the human race right now. That sounds so weird, but I just want to chill and just read and take my time. And then I've got a little bit of homework from this course, so I'm going to try and do that, and then I might hopefully get around to some writing, and then we'll just see what happens. I've never done a proper writing vlog like this before, so it might be a mess, it may be some form of success, I don't know, and I'm just blabbering to try and make up time for it. So yeah, my tea is going cold, so I'm going to go drink my tea and read for a little bit and chill, and then check in with you guys later at some point when I've hopefully made some writing progress. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Well, hello there. It is like Saturday. I don't even know when I first updated you guys on this vlog. I feel like it was, what, Monday? Tuesday? Something like that? Ah! Well, progress. Not really made any. I'm in this setup today on this clip because I have just filmed a video, because I have been meaning to do an original tag and I did it. Didn't like how I filmed it, so I tried to I want to refilm it, but I can't be asked wearing makeup, and I don't have to wear makeup doing videos, but anyway, I'm blabbering, I'm gonna shush. So basically, I did a little bit of work. You might have seen some clips before this clip. I did do a bit of work when I was updating you guys, but I haven't done any writing since then. I have written a draft for a new poem, but that doesn't really count for Nanorwimo because my goal is to get these poems finished to send off to these competitions. And I haven't got much closer, and I've got maybe about 2 weeks until the deadline, and I would like to have more than 2 poems finished by then. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I feel like also because Nanowrimo is in November, and especially this year, or at least these next 2 weeks, are very busy, and the next month or two, because I'm doing Nanowrimo whilst doing booktube, and I'm doing a business course over the next 2 weeks, and I'm also working and trying and sorting my business out for Christmas, because I'm doing a Christmas market, and just Christmas in general is a very busy time of year. So I've got like 5 things to juggle, and I know I can do it. I know I can, it's just a factor of making time, but I'm still struggling with my writing routine and sitting down to write. I still really struggle with that. But technically I don't have much to do with these poems to finish them, so I'd like to think if I can get them done, that would be awesome. And then I just need to concentrate on finishing another poem, hopefully, that I can send in, which I would really love to have more than 2 poems to send in. But yeah, so that is my update. It's rather rubbish, and this is definitely going to be 2 weeks combined. At this rate, it's going to be the whole month combined for the factor of how much writing I haven't done. But yeah, so sorry I'm not updated. I keep thinking about updating you, but then I don't have anything to update you with, so what's the point in that? So hopefully, I'm not sure if we're going to get writing done today. I've got quite a lot to do today. Like I said, I just found a video and I want to try and get that mostly edited, because then it can go up tomorrow. And then I need to do things like change my bedding, tidy my room. I've got some photos that I need to sort out from a shoot this morning. And there's a few other bits and pieces that I need to do. But tomorrow I don't have much of a plan. I feel like tomorrow is going to be a filming day if I get a chance to film, and a writing day. So I'm going to really try and concentrate on doing those 2 things for this duration for the next day. Those are the two things. My priorities are to film and to write. Most importantly, to write. So yeah, that's my update. Thank you for watching this video if you are still watching it, because I feel like I have been not doing very well at all. But as long as I have 2 poems to send off, at least, to this competition, then that is all that matters. But obviously I would like to write some more, so pray for me. So yes, I'm going to stop blabbering now. I'm going to go and do some stuff, some productive stuff, and then hopefully next time I update you guys, I will actually have something to update you with. So it is now Sunday the 10th of November, and I have just got the second lot of feedback from my second critical reader, I guess, people who have been sending my work off for review and just to get some feedback so then I can improve my poems before I send them off for these competitions. And both feedbacks have been quite positive, I must admit. They both really like the poems, which I like, and they've given some really good feedback that I have found really interesting and really helpful. So I've just pulled that up now and I'm starting to make some changes and edits on one of the poems, and then I'll try and move on to the other one. So I'm going to try and do that, maybe do most of it this evening, because there's not too much that I need to change. One of the poems I just need to change a few bits, 1 or 2 things, and then the second one is a little bit more work because I wasn't sure how to end it. But hopefully I can get the majority of it done this evening, fingers crossed, and then I will be able to send them back to my reviewers so then they can reread them again and tell me what they think. But so far they've been quite positive and they really like them, so that is really good. I'm really glad that they do like them. So I'm actually going to do a bit more writing now, like woo, get me. I'm going to do some more writing and then I'll tell you guys how it went in a little bit. Well, it's been a while, so I think it's like over a week since I last updated you guys, which isn't great, let's be honest. And I do actually have some progress, even though I have been absolutely rubbish at updating you guys because I've been useless. I have made progress. Earlier this week I did actually do some writing. I redrafted both of the poems. I tweaked one of them and then kind of redrafted one a bit more, and then I sent them off to my critical readers. I got feedback from one of them saying that they're great and I should send them off. Haven't got anything from the other one yet, but the deadline for the competition that I'm wanting to enter is the end of this week. It's Sunday, I think, the 24th. So I feel like if she doesn't get back to me within the next day or 2, I'm just going to send them anyway because I'm fairly pleased with them. I don't really know what I'm going to change about them, but yeah, that is what's going to happen, and it's nerve-wracking but very exciting at the same time. I've never done anything like this with my poems before. Like, I've shared a couple, like literally a couple online, but never to a competition, so I have no idea what's going to happen, but I guess we're going to find out when it happens. And I don't think I am going to send any more poems off for any of these competitions. I don't feel like I have one that's really suitable or one that I can kind of redraft and finalise within the next few days, because I don't want to rush it or feel like it's not good enough, even though I'm sure some of my poems might be good enough. But I feel like these are 2 of my stronger poems that I'm very happy with, so I am going to send those off to the shooter competition. And hopefully we will have some positive results. Fingers crossed. I would really, really love that. So I don't know how much more writing I'm going to do for the next of Nanorwimo. Don't know if I will do any more writing. I might try and do a bit more writing, but I will definitely be filming when I send my poems off and when I've got the other advice back from my other critical reader, so I will film that. But yeah, I was going to do like 2 Nanorwimo vlogs and they were going to be super productive and I could get loads done, and I've hardly got anything done. But then, and also I've been rather rubbish at vlogging, but then again I have managed to do what I wanted to do, or almost managed what I wanted to do, which was to have some poems to send off to this competition, and I have done that, so that is great. At least I have that. I'm going to chill for the rest of the evening, and so I just finished my book when I got home from work, so I think I'm actually going to do a try chapter tag with some fantasy books that I have, so it's just going to be super chill, like in this room and stuff. So yeah, that is my plan. So I'm going to go and do that, chill, read, and then I will probably see you guys. I don't even know when I'm going to see you guys next. I'll probably see you when I end up sending these poems to the competition, to be honest with you. Well, hello there. So it is the 23rd of November, which means it is the day before the closing date for the competition that I'm entering for my poetry, and I have just finalised my poems. I have got the email ready and I'm about to send it, so we are going to send it together, which is very exciting. So I've got my laptop here, as you can see. I was going to do like a proper setup, but I really can't be bothered, so we are just going to work with this. So, are you ready? I'm ready. I'm very excited, slightly nervous, but excited, so let's do this. You ready? 1, 2, 3. And it has sent. Ooh, that is rather exciting. I've done it. I've finally done it. It's taken me nearly a year, but I've finally entered a poetry competition and I have no idea what's going to happen. Obviously it'd be lovely to win or to be a runner-up, but at the end of the day I've managed to do one of my biggest goals for 2019, which is to send a poem off. At least I've sent 2 off even, to a poetry competition or a magazine or a journal, and I've done it, and I'm very, very proud of myself. It's like the next step that I needed to take with my writing, and I've finally done it. So the winner will be announced in December, so I will make sure to keep you guys updated on whether I end up getting placed at all. Like, obviously I'd love to, it's not the end of the world if I don't, but I've done it, which is the main thing. So I don't really know if I'm going to do much more of the vlog, to be honest with you. It's nearly the end of the month and I'm not really going to do much more writing. There is another poetry competition next week, but I don't think I'm going to enter it. I don't really have any poems that I feel like I could get together in time, because I've been concentrating on these 2 solely, and I don't feel like I have some that are good enough, like that sort of poem that could maybe win a competition. So I think I might end this vlog here. So I hope you guys enjoy this vlog. It's been a rather awful vlog in terms of me actually writing and giving you guys updates. It's been very sporadic, but I have done what I originally wanted to do, which was to enter a poetry competition, which I'm very, very proud of myself for. And I would hoping and love, I am definitely going to be entering more over the next year, and also hopefully sending some off for publication in some magazines and journals, which will be very exciting. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this absolute mess of a vlog, even though, like I said, I managed to end up doing what I wanted to do, which is awesome. If you like this video, then please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more bookish videos from me, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and little bell icon so you'll be noted every time I post a new video. As always, I will leave links to my social media along with the links to my Goodreads in the description down below for you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!